Hello and welcome to Kotak Securities YouTube channel. I'm Indu Chaudhary and this is Kotak Chatroom, a show where we talk about primary market IPOs and interact with management to get their opinion. आज के इस स्पेशल एडिशन में वी आर फोकसिंग ऑन इंडियाज लार्जेस्ट वाइन मेकर। जी हाँ, हम बात कर रहे हैं सुला विनयार्ड की, जिनका आईपीओ दिसंबर 12 से लॉन्च हो गया है। एंड टू डिस्कस डिटेल्स ऑन द आईपीओ विद मी आई हैव द टॉप मैनेजमेंट ऑफ सुला विनयार्ड्स joining it Mr. Chaitanya Rathi, Chief Operating Officer, and Mr. Bittu Varghese, Chief Financial Officer of the company. Gentlemen, welcome to the show and thank you so much for taking the time out. We will discuss the IPO specific, but first we would like to hear about the brand story, how it all started.
Rajiv Samant, our managing director, as well as our founder, he was studying in California, which, as you may know, is wine country in the US. He came back to India, and that's where he realized that how come India is one of the world's largest grape growing regions, but it is more the grapes that we eat, what we call table grapes, and nobody was really making good quality wine in India. You had a few small winemakers at that point of time, but nobody was making really good quality wine in India. And he took it upon himself to actually start the wine revolution in this country. So in the late 90s, 1990s, he planted wine grape varietals in Nasik. Nasik is one of the richest wine belts of the country, and it has historically had a lot of table grape growing since generations, and that's where we planted our first vineyards. Over a period of time, there was an immense focus on quality, on brand building, on teaching more and more consumers about wine, whether it is through our D2C channels, which are our vineyards in Nasik, or whether it is through tastings across the country, or whether it is through digital means. Sula has always been at the forefront of that revolution, and we've always focused on producing and selling very high quality wine and giving the consumer a great experience. And today that is a testament to all the hard work that the company, its employees have put in over the last 20 years. I myself have been part of this journey since 2005. 2006. I've been part of this journey as well, and I have seen it with my own eyes how the company and the industry have grown. And we strongly believe that this is just the beginning. The wine revolution is here to stay. There is a lot of opportunity as we move forward, as the country becomes richer, as more women get into consumption of wine, as more youth get into the consumption of wine. There is a very, very bright future, and our sun logo leads the way.
Mr. Varghese, what is the objective of this IPO?
So as you would know, this IPO is 100% OFS. मतलब इसमें कंपनी के पास कोई भी प्राइमरी इनफ्लो नहीं आ रहा. हमारी कंपनी के साथ काफी सारे इन्वेस्टर्स काफी टाइम से जुड़े थे. World Invest, who is one of our biggest investors, have been with this company for more than a decade. We think this is the right time to take this company to public and get that visibility that the company deserves. And hence, this is 100% OFS at this stage.
How has the company performed in last 3 years?
What we are seeing over here is consolidated numbers. And when we say consolidated numbers, it includes a few of our, one of our subsidiary, which was a distribution business. We had, as entrepreneurs, people try different things. And one of the things that the company tried was its hand on a distribution business in which we acquired 51% stake. Now, a distribution business is very unique. It gives turnover, but it gives very less margins. Okay, we acquired this business in FY19, mid of FY19, and FY20 full year numbers has those particular numbers. So if you look at the RHP closely, you will see that around 104 crores of standalone revenue pertains to this business called as PADPL, Progressive Alcohol Beverage Distributors Private Limited. In the depth of the pandemic, we realized that we did take a hard look on the entire business per se, and we realized that we do not this business does not make much sense for us, though it does add to the top line, it doesn't add much to the bottom line. And hence we disinvested from this particular business as of 31st March 2021. So FY22 numbers that you see is clearly without this particular business. Our focus in FY22 has been on our own brands. We moved away from a lot of third-party brands, brands that we used to import and sell, and which did not make much money. We did away with this entire PADPL investment that we had. So on a top line basis, you would see that probably these numbers are a little muddled up because of the consolidation that has happened. But from a bottom line point of view, the entire revenue measures that we took has increased the overall EBITDA margin, and FY22 is upwards of 25, and so does our H1 numbers talk about it being in the same trajectory. These are now the numbers that we have, and these are the numbers that are going to stay. More so from the fact that we are now clearly focused on our own business. Domestic wines, India, premiumization. That's the story that we have, and that's what we're going to continue our focus on.
Thank you so much for sharing the inputs with us, and we wish you all the very best for this new journey.
Investments in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.